So where I end up today is anyone's guess. Where do you reckon I might go? Yeah, me either. No idea. Hey, if it wasn't yesterday good, that Chatuchak markets and all of that area. Last time I went there was about 10 years ago. Actually, I think it was the first time, but that was the last time as well. So it was about 10 years. A little bit's changed, not a lot. It's still kind of was how I remember it. But those pets, I'm blown away by those bloody animals. I knew they had things like squirrels there. I just was blown away when I went back. I didn't realise that they had so much exotic. Well, exotic to us, I think, or to me, because that's not something that we see for sale. You can't go and buy a monkey in Sydney. You buy a kitten if you're lucky, and a dog if you've got a mortgage to pay for them, because they want so bloody much for them nowadays. But that was just an absolute spin out, honestly. I mean, I know I'm rambling as usual. I always ramble on and go on to this, and then I'll go sidetrack in a minute to something else, the ambulance will fly past again. But what did you think of that yesterday, that Chatuchak market? It's pretty impressive, isn't it? And I only showed you a glimpse. I was in the area there for several hours, and honestly, I did not get, I don't think I even got 5% of that place in. It's just massive. It is massive. It is beyond comprehension of how big that place is. But for me, the star of the show, the highlight, is the animal section. And that's a dedicated part of the Chatuchak market. It's not sort of dumped in with all the clothing area and that. And that had, remember the big fish section? There's all the different exotic styles of fish and everything. But that was amazing. I could go back there again, actually. I won't on this trip. And I certainly probably filmed enough of it yesterday. But it was just a mind-blowing experience. It really was. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And you can pat some of the animals there, as you've seen. I was patting the goats and all of that there. It's pretty amazing. Little baby goats, little nanny goats. How cute were they? But anyway, today is not about the weekend market, the Chatuchak weekend market. It is about a journey. Oh. Some slow down, some don't. Kind of just got to keep going, I think. It's getting faster. He says, quick, 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 quick. There we go. And that's it, just like that. We run across now. Mahanakhon. There she is. See that? The jiggity-jaggedy building. Now, if I can just zoom a little bit in on the ziggity-zaggedy parts. How's that look? I don't know, I can't, the screen, it's hard to see the screen in the daylight. Look at that. Now that thing is pretty impressive, isn't it? Even if a drunk did build it. Now, am I supposed to go straight this way or more like, I think I've gone the wrong way as usual. You know, you go left, you go right. You'll end up, doesn't matter, you'll end up where you want to go. Chuck a left, chuck a right. There's that many streets here. You might get a little bit lost or confused or take the wrong one, but in the end, you will get there. A couple more minutes. Your map will say, righto, flick around to the left here and then do a U-turn. We're getting there. I want to have a look at the location of where it is, and so I know this afternoon exactly which way I've got to go to get to it. Yeah, so just behind me is the one of the street food vendors. She sells Thai milk teas and coffees and that. I got one there the other day, the other night, Thai milk tea, and I thought I'll give it a go, you know. Most of the time I sort of would rather a smoothie or some fruit type thing, but I had it and I brought back memories of, you know, I'm not a tea drinker or a coffee drinker, but this bloody Thai milk tea, you get bloody hooked. The flavour is just amazing. So we're going to grab one of those now. How much are they? I think they're 25 baht. See the lady, see how much they are. Could be 25 or 35. I think it looks about 25-ish. Thai tea, ice milk. Yeah, we'll see. Hello. Can I get one Thai milk tea? Thai milk tea. All right. Lovely lady is going to make our Thai milk tea here. Old carnation milk. There we go. That's got that real bright, vibrant orange colour to it. Yeah, you notice it's a really vibrant sort of orange, the carnation, condensed milks and whatever going in. Should drop that into a cup full of ice, and off we go. Looks like it's 25, I think. Look at that, bloody beautiful. Can't go wrong. Looks good. When you're over here, try and support the street food vendors. They're out here doing it in the heat. 25? 25? Is that correct? Yep, thank you. And just like that, we've got it. Give this a whirl. Oh. Oops. Oh, gee. God, that's good. $1.10 Australian for a giant cup. Look at that. How big that is. A giant cup of Thai milk tea, iced. For a day like today, boil or not again. It's always hot. It's not raining, it's boiling. It was raining the other day, it was pissing down. When it rains here, it bloody rains. Oh, well, that's amazing. 25 baht, mate, $1.10 Australian. You can't beat it. You can't go wrong. I'm going to go down here to the Mahanakhon. I think I've got it right. I don't know. You'll pull me up. If I got this pronunciation wrong, Mahanakhon, I think I've got it wrong, but it's sort of how it reads when it's in writing. So that's it there. We'll go to the base of it, have a little walk around, see the area, and I may come back either this afternoon before sunset or maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day in Bangkok. Man, it's my last day in Thailand tomorrow, not just in Bangkok. And then, as you know, I'm off to jet setting off to the Philippines, Manila, straight into Manila. I think I'm in Manila for about a week. Got 3 weeks over there. I had 16 nights in Thailand, just over 2 weeks. And at the time, it doesn't fly. The time hasn't flown. The time's just paced along nicely, and it's been good. It's really been good. It's been a great eye-opener, a great experience. I've seen a lot of things that I'd never seen before, I'd never done before. I'd learnt things I didn't know about Thailand. And that's the thing, if you get out and about, you'll speak to the people, you'll see the sights, you'll see what's going on in the local areas that you walk around. Go to that Chinatown and have a good walk around. Spend spend some time there, experience the market streets. As you know that from that video, that place is a bloody bomb of activity as well. I mean, if you get into the areas here in Bangkok where there's shit going on, it bloody goes on, mate. It really does. It just, like you think, oh yeah, there'd be, you know, half a dozen, you know, a street or two with some shops in it. No, there's about 40 streets with thousands of things going on. Here it is. There she is. Oh, we'll go up real quick. We've already seen it. You know what it is. That's her. Very close to the base of it. We're in the street. And this looks like some old temple. I don't know if this was an old temple or something in here, or a shrine or something. It's oh, hang on, I'm going to go down here. It's a bit dilapidated. And that's another thing that interests me. In big cities like this where you see the new, such as this building here, the Mahanakhon, and other buildings around that are just, you know, they're fairly new, they're modern, would have cost trillions of baht, billions of baht, whatever. And then you see places like this here to the left, like this just here, you know, old dishevelled fences with buildings that are almost fallen down, things that are abandoned. There's quite a few things here abandoned. Now, I did ask about that, some of the abandoned places. It's not necessarily places went bankrupt and they're just left. Sometimes they are owned by companies, corporations, even government. And then they are, you know, they're evicted at some stage to make way for a future, you know, proposed building or site. And that is the way some of them are. I did ask, and that's what I was told by some of the Thais. When I get inquisitive about something, I've got to ask and find out what it is, what's going on, and why are there buildings that are just left. Especially there was that one over near MBK, and it used to be a restaurant, and then upstairs looked like it used to have all you know, like apartments and things in it. And apparently that building, or that whole area, was bought by the university, a government university, and that university. So a few things I was just told. I'm just sort of reciting some of the things that I was told. That university over there, close to that MBK centre, that's the #1 university in Bangkok. So it's like #1 rated, as the highest rating in Bangkok, and they own almost all the blocks, not with the big shopping centres, not all of them, some of them, but they own right down from the MBK. There's a street I walk down, right back down to Samyan MRT into my hotel. Well, the uni is in there and it's massive. The grounds are huge. You can see like there's fencing and then there's some gates you can go in. It's secure and all the rest of it. But that actual uni owns a lot of property. They bought up so much property and then they're going to develop. So they turfed that one I was talking about near MBK. They ended up turfing them all out, and there's some other building construction that was put in there, and then that's going to make way for another building. And beside it was, I know we can't sort of see now what was going on, but I'm just giving a bit of a backstory on why some things are abandoned around. So there is a reason. It's not just, oh, the joint went kaput and you know, they've left it forever and a day to fall to pieces. Like that ghost tower. Remember the ghost tower that sorry, I'm just looking because I don't want to get run over, to be honest. Second last day in Bangkok and I get run over by a friggin' motorbike. But that ghost tower, yeah, we know the story on that from the Asian financial crisis back in 1997. 27 years. So collapsed. not the building, collapsed under the crisis, and construction halted. It was nearly finished. Might not be impressive to today's standards if anyone was ever to complete it. I'm quite interested to know, with that building, what is going to happen to it. I mean, how long is that going to sit there? Will that sit there for another 23 years and then it's half a century old, like 50-year-old, almost completed building? Or are they going to, at some stage, someone buy it and complete? I mean, I guess the structure of that building is perfect. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going. The Mahanakhon, not Mahanakhon. Mahanakhon is behind me. I've continued to walk away from it, but I've seen the area where it was. That's what I wanted to have a look at. Come into this section of Bangkok. I don't mind walking. I can walk all day, all night. I love it. So my vids, you know, they're going to be me walking around, waffling on, talking about different things, show you this, show you that, go left, go right, ziggity-zaggity up those buildings, and you'll get used to me waffling on. There's a 7-Eleven on every bloody corner. If they're not on every corner, there's 4 of them on one block. There's one beside me, you can hear it. Ding dong, ding dong. You go through the door. Ding dong, ding dong. Some of them, especially on PP Island, all of the ones on PP, when you walk in, it goes ding dong, hello, welcome. That's really cute. Now, what's going on here? We've got a little shop. Paddy Riley's there. There's a few Irish bars around, as there are in any big city. There's a cute little joint called Rocket, little cafe. Lady there getting her Instagram selfies. You see that around a bit, don't you? Some of the nice places around, and everyone's posing really elegantly to get their Instagram, maybe TikTok, I don't know. We call them Instagram, don't we? But they could be on anything. They could be doing it for Facebook and TikTok, any other socials that they're on. I'm going to have another sip of this drink. Man, it's hot today. It's kind of really humid. Probably because of the rain yesterday. No, was it yesterday we had all that rain? Yeah, it was, yeah. When I was in that Fortune Town shopping centre. With all those IT bits and pieces, camera equipment, photographic stuff, hi-fi and all of that stuff. Get over there if you want to have a look at, especially if you like hi-fi, high-end hi-fi, vinyl, turntables, high-end speakers. Some speakers over there would have been millions of baht. They were bloody bonkers, man. Hang on. Oh, God, I'm so parched at the moment. I've been walking around, I've been sweating. And you know what? Yesterday, I shit you not, yesterday I drank, in the time since I left the hotel to when I got back, yeah, admittedly it was quite a long time in hours, I drank 7 drinks. 7. A few of them were waters, a couple of smoothies. I think I had one of these as well, did I yesterday? Yes, I did. Yeah, I had a cafe, Amazon cafe one, which is like the Starbucks of Thailand chain. 7. How many today will I have, do you reckon? This is 1. I don't know if today will be as big a day as yesterday. Maybe, because I'm me and I just bloody go anywhere and everywhere. Mate, so far the vids have probably not been overly exciting, I get it and I'm sorry. I'm still learning how to sort of present and how to approach people. I'm not really shy. I might come across shy to some people and friends and whatever, but as you know, I'm waffling and talking and I'm walking around and I'm walking past hundreds of people all over, and I'm not concerned that I'm actually talking to a camera. Some people can't deal with that and can't handle it. They get camera shy, or they get, you know, like, oh, I can't do it, I look like an idiot. That's not my problem. My problem at the moment, it's not really a problem, but it's just the learning curve of, like I said, how to present, how much content to put in a video. Some of the vids are probably way too long. You know, I ramble a lot. I just go on and on and on, like as though you're standing next to me. And I guess at the moment, I don't know whether that's something that's good, bad, or otherwise. I guess a little bit of time will tell, and I'll check the statistics out and see if the stats show me that it's good or not. Give me some pointers. Give me some tips or pointers on things you like to see. How do you like to see things presented? I don't mind. I can follow the trend, or I can be completely different, which might be the style that I do. It may be like completely different to how a lot of people present, where they may just sort of cut stuff right back, strip it right back to just showing you, you know, 15 minutes of the highlights of Bangkok. But for me, I wanted to do something different, present a little bit differently, and get that mission happening, where we show you the people on the streets, the kids of the streets, the people in need, and me doing my bit for them. You know, some people, a lot of people that I am seeing, I'm a little bit skeptical of some of them. They're there with the cup after some money and stuff, but like I was saying in another vid, I think you've got to be a little bit cautious about how you're going to dial out your money. Otherwise, you're just going to be dishing out thousands of baht a day, and they're not going to be the people that really need it. I don't know how exactly to determine, but when I'm on the spot, I can see whether it all looks legitimate or whether it looks like a bit of could be a setup. I know that there are setups where there'll be multiple of them, they'll be on all the corners of that area, and it's overall a scam. So don't get scammed by people wanting money, and you might only dial out a few cents, you know, 10 baht coin or 20 baht note or something. But just be careful with things like that, just for your own, not really your own protection, but, you know, just, for me, it's more about the peace of mind. If I donate to people, I want to donate to the right people. And at the moment, it's another thing that I'm learning. And I'm watching, I'm not just walking past everyone and everything, just going like, head up in the clouds, not worrying about it. I'm watching what's going on. And then I have spoken to some of the locals here about the situation with the homeless people and with the beggars and things. And that's how I've sort of come to that conclusion or that theory on the scams, just to be careful of it. You're not being careful for your safety, you're not going to get stabbed, you know, bad things are not going to happen. But if they're sitting there all day and all night and it's a big set-up scam, and there's you know, half a dozen or a dozen of them in that area, who knows, I don't know, they could be brother and sisters or cousins or whatever. But anyhow, I've gone on a bit long there. All I'm saying is that my content is just going to be fairly raw. I like to just show where I'm going, where I'm at, have a little bit of a talk about it like I am now. You know, I don't even know where I am. Somewhere near that Mahanakhon Building, and I'm walking towards sort of the river. I wouldn't say it's the CBD because I don't know what the CBD part of Bangkok is. I think the hub or the lively area seems to be over where the shopping centres are. Siam Paragon, Central World, Siam Square, all of that sort of area. more so than in near the river, you know, around the Grand Palace and the Icon Siam. I'm not sure, probably something I could have researched, but I don't even know if it really is defined. The city is just so, it's a big city, it's a vibrant, bustling city. It's 24/7 city. Not that the trains are 24/7. I think we touched on this in one of the other videos, but their trains seem to stop around midnight, roughly. I don't know for how long. I don't think it's like for 3 or 4 hours. It might be until around, you know, well, maybe it's 2:30 or 3 or something in the morning that they kick back off. I don't know, but I thought it was a little bit early for the trains to stop in a city like Bangkok. But I am not the mayor of Bangkok. Do they have a mayor? Whatever they have here, I don't run the show. It's just an observation. Hey, shit, I've got to show you this. It's a Volkswagen, shit, that's electric. See that? ID Buzz. Did you see that? It looked like the old, what do you call them? Sort of like the old Combi in a new style, like a new style. Never seen one before. Hey, wasn't that a spin out? Very nice looking machine, actually.
City lights are glowing bright, buzzing streets all through the night. Golden temples shining high, markets bustling, people fly. Tuk-tuks racing past the crowd, smiles and laughter oh so loud. Street food scents fill up the air, find adventure everywhere. Bangkok sunshine fills our days, in this place where joy will stay. Feel the rhythm beat so high, in this city we can fly. Rivers flow where dreams to start, culture dances with pure heart. Floating markets, colors bloom, in each moment find our tune. Bangkok sunshine fills our days, in this place where joy will stay. Feel the rhythm beat so high, in this city we can fly. Bangkok's racing past the crowd, smiles and laughter oh so loud. Street food scents fill up the air, find adventure everywhere. Bangkok's racing past the crowd, smiles and laughter oh so loud. Smiles and laugh to everywhere. Bangkok sunshine fills our days, in this place where joy will stay. Feel the rhythm beat so high, in this city we can fly. Bangkok sunshine fills our days, in this place where joy will stay. Feel the rhythm beat so high, in this city we can fly. Rivers flow where dreams to start, culture dances with pure heart. Floating markets, colors bloom, in each moment find our tune. Skyline kissing hues of gold, every story yet untold. Unity and love combined, together we'll shine.